not find a piece of legislation, I think, with so much support, not only across the state, but across the country. I don't think you're going to find a piece of legislation that has more impact. What Rochelle just said is a devastating thing when you think about it. Do you know any other bill that's been introduced in this State House that will affect in 5 months' time 10,000 lives? 10,000 in 5 months' time. That is a very price. That is a high price to pay for delay, and it's time that we move because that price is just too high. Barry Sheets, you all know him. He's been in the State House forever. He is one of the founding board members of Ohio Pro-Life Action. I never get his group right, though. Institute of Principal Policy Consulting, something like that. Barry?
Janet, you got it. Thank you. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen of the press. I am Barry Sheets. I am the Executive Director of the Institute for Principal Policy, and I'm also Secretary of the Board for Ohio Pro-Life Action. Folks, the numbers speak for themselves. In a previous existence, I worked with Citizens for Community Values, and we were responsible for putting the Ohio Marriage Amendment on the ballot in 2004. I've not seen poll numbers of this strength and this magnitude since that effort. What we're looking at is a significant getting down to the bedrock issue in our culture. Do we believe that if a child in the womb has a detectable heartbeat, should they have legal protections? That's about as basic as you can get. And the people of the state of Ohio get it. They understand this issue. Not just in a political level, not just at a policy level, but at a heart level. At the gut check time level of where we are as a culture. I think it's fairly illuminative the quotes from Fritz Wenzel, who is the president of Wenzel Strategies, who conducted a poll for Faith to Action. And first of all, I want to tip my hat to Janet and to her organization for commissioning this poll and having it done. Just very excited about what we're seeing here and what the public is asking their elected officials to do. But Fritz Wenzel, who is the president of Wenzel Strategies, quoted after the results of this poll came back, he said, "It's unusual and remarkable when a public opinion survey finds a huge majority supporting one side of a political issue." But that's exactly what we have in these results regarding the heartbeat bill. He goes on to talk about it. He says, "Election history teaches us that leaders who ignore such strong public opinion do so at their own political peril." And he says that the fact that the intensity of support in favor of this issue far outstrips the intensity of those who oppose it is a strong indication there are many more reasons for Ohio's state senators to support the heartbeat bill than to oppose it. I have to concur in what Janet said earlier. We've had this bill vetted. The bill has been before the best minds in the country. When it was in the House, Speaker of the House, William Batchelder, who probably has more constitutional knowledge in his little finger than probably the rest of this building has, not only believed that it would pass constitutional muster, he brought it to the floor, guided it to passage, and signed his name to the legislation as a co-sponsor. Now, with all due respect to Senate President Niehaus and the members of the Senate, I do appreciate that they want to have time to vet the bill as well. But I also agree with Janet. That time was in the committee process. And every day we delay bringing this bill to a committee for that open public process, we are denying justice to thousands of Ohio citizens. Ladies and gentlemen of the media, the time is now. And Ohioans agree. Let's pass the heartbeat bill. Thank you.